How about a ride, mister?
Jennifer. Oh, you a sight for sore eyes. Let me look at you.
Marty, you're acting like you haven't seen me in a week.
I haven't.
You okay? Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Everything is great.
Call of Duty has officially done it. After all this time and all this suffering, skill-based matchmaking is gone. At launch, open matchmaking with minimal skill consideration will be the default for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Simply put, imagine the matchmaking experience of open mosh pit from the beta, but as the standard in Black Ops 7 on day one. They also announced that persistent lobbies will be there on launch, which means if you have a good game or you get a good lobby with a lot of good people, you won't be forced to leave it at the end of the match. I genuinely can't believe that this is happening. I really thought we were past the point of no return. I feel like I've died and I'm in the afterlife right now. Yeah, and you may think I'm being a little dramatic, but dude, if you played the open mosh pit during the beta, or you know anyone that played the open mosh pit during the beta, they all had nothing but good things to say about it. And I have nothing but good things to say about it. It felt like the classic Call of Duty experience that I haven't felt for over a half decade at this point. And yeah, obviously there's things that are different. You know, the game runs a little bit differently, it plays a little bit differently, but the main idea is that playing this playlist as much as I did, I was having fun. And when I wasn't playing it, I actually wanted to go home and play Call of Duty, which is something that I've literally not been able to say since I was in high school. I'm 23 years old. And you know what? I want to take a moment right now to give thanks where thanks is due. Thank you to Battlefield 6 for bringing some competition to the FPS genre. In my eyes, there's no chance that Call of Duty would have made the open mosh pit in the beta had Battlefield 6 not been looming. And I really hope Battlefield 6 doesn't suffer from Call of Duty being fun again. Like, I think us as consumers, as gamers, whatever, should be playing both of these games. I'm definitely picking up Battlefield 6 and I'm definitely gonna play it. But this is why competition is so good for the consumer. EA and Activision are fighting to make the FPS game this year, to make a good game for us. They're fighting to win us over, which means they're gonna do whatever they can, clearly, to get our purchases. My opinions on modern Call of Duty have been very public. I made a 30-minute video essay about it because I felt that passionate about it. But yeah, I really haven't liked a Call of Duty or played it for, you know, longer than like 10 hours at max since I think Modern Warfare 2019. Actually, I did play a lot of Black Ops 6 Zombies because I was making the video on it, but I really barely touched multiplayer. I think I literally had more hours in the Black Ops 7 beta after they added the open mosh pit than I've had in the last 3 Call of Duty multiplayers. It just feels so vindicating after all this time that they're, you know, finally walking back this SBMM nonsense. And I don't fully believe that they're doing it for completely righteous reasons or because the data completely supports it. I really do think this was a break glass in case of emergency type of deal. It was getting bad, dude. Like, all the trailers were getting super negative reception. The community sentiment was at an all-time low. And at the same time, everyone in the community is propping up Battlefield 6. It was sort of like how the negative reception was like overwhelming for Infinite Warfare back in the day, and at the same time everyone was talking about how good Battlefield 1 looks. Their big red button back then was Modern Warfare Remastered, and obviously their big red button now is no SBMM. This is like a generational PR comeback for Call of Duty. I really can't believe it. The way people have been talking for the past 2 months, this comeback seems like completely unfathomable. This is like LeBron down 3-1 against the Warriors in 2016. Obviously, SBMM or EOMM wasn't the full extent of all the problems with Call of Duty. I don't think if you put no SBMM in Black Ops 6 would be perfect. I don't think Black Ops 7 with no SBMM is perfect. But that and the persistent lobbies is definitely fixing like most of the issues. I'm still not pre-ordering. I don't think anyone should pre-order despite how good things are looking for the launch. If you really want to spend money, I think you should buy Battlefield 6 and see how you like it, and just wait until at least launch. Don't give Activision the revenue security, because that's how we got to this beautiful place in the first place. This is a huge relief to me because I suck at doing these commentaries, these like cut commentaries in games that I have to like really try hard on. Like I remember when I was doing my X-Defiant cut comms back last year, I was doing really well while also talking and telling stories and doing whatever. And like I don't necessarily just want to be like an FPS channel or a Call of Duty channel. Like again, this channel's about me, but it's just refreshing to have, you know, the game I essentially grew up with being the background for a lot of my videos again. I'm not just excited as a content creator slash YouTuber or whatever, I'm excited as a player. Dude, like you literally hear the youthful hopefulness in my voice. Like look at my video from yesterday, dude. That was so depressing compared to this one. Like I said before, it's disappointing that it took all this time and competition to really, you know, make the changes that the community has been asking for so long. But I don't care, dude. I'm celebrating. It is hilarious though that they decided to announce this like right before the Battlefield 6 review embargo lifted. Activision and Call of Duty being as ruthless as ever. I'm just like still in complete shock, dude. Like I've been repeating myself for the past however long I've been making this video. Call of Duty really pulled off like a 2009 Vikings Brett Favre Hail Mary, and it actually worked, unlike, you know, the real 2009 Brett Favre. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media talking about the open mosh pit playlist in the beta, the one that has no SBMM, and saying it was actually harder than the regular lobbies, which is like a crazy self-report. I hate to be the one to break this to you, and I'm probably not the one to break this to you, but if the open mosh pit was harder than your regular SBMM lobbies, then you got some improvement to do. There's a guy who commented that under the announcement that was made on Twitter, and he has like 80 replies just like flaming his life right now. I feel bad, kinda. Hey, but we've all been terrible at the game, you know what I'm saying? There's only one way to get better and to measure your progress. I don't think SBMM was really making anyone marginally better. This video's been all over the place. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't really collect my thoughts or write anything down before I started making this. I just kind of got the announcement and made the video as soon as I could. But that's really what my videos are and are going to continue to be if it's not a video essay. Like, I'm just talking to you guys. It's simple. I'm just glad I get to do it over fun new games. Speaking of fun new games, Battlefield 6 does, I think, come out tomorrow, so I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna try to make a video on it. I'm not necessarily gonna cover it like everyone else is at launch. I'm not gonna tell you what features it has or anything like that. I'm kind of a newer Battlefield player. I only played Battlefield 1 and a little bit of 4 and 3, but really these are just gonna be backgrounds. If something cool happens or I do something that I didn't think I could, I'm probably gonna put in the video, but really the gameplay is always just gonna be a background. So definitely keep an eye out for that, and you know, the rest of my videos that I'm going to continue uploading. But yeah, that's it.